Hey guys, Rex here, and today I've got another redstone tutorial for you. I haven't done one of those in a very long time, so I thought it's about time for me to do another one. And today what I have for you is something that I'd like to call the Smart Minecart Loader. Now, a while back I did a video on minecart loaders and unloaders, and I'll put a link in the description to that video, and I made sort of an ultimate design that had a lot of advantages, but it had one shortcoming, and I actually had one of my viewers bring that to my attention, and so I created this one, which I call the Smart Loader, which will actually bypass that as well. So this works like your typical minecart loader. You place your items in the chest here, and you can see this one's not silent, it's considerably noisy, so you wouldn't want this, I don't know, right somewhere where you wouldn't want it to be noisy, but as you can see, the minecart gets shut off. We'll unload its items in here, and then once it's done, it's going to get shot back to the loader, and it's just going to rest there until we put more items in. Now, what makes this minecart launcher a smart launcher? Well, let's think about this for a second. There are several circumstances under which we need to launch the minecart from the station. The first one being if there are no more items to put into the minecart. We want to launch it, right? The second one being if the minecart is chock full of items, every single one of these is full of 64 items, then we want to launch the minecart, or, you know, a full stack of items. We want to launch the minecart. And the third situation is if we have every one of these slots is full of items, or is not full. It has an item in it, but it's not a full stack. And well, some of them might be full stack, but it has, you know, items in here, but it's not 100% full. And then we have another item in here that cannot go in because it's not one of the items that are already in the minecart. We need to launch the minecart as well because there's nothing else going to be coming into the minecart. Now, with my previous system, I actually had a different circuit to cope with each of these different situations, but for this one, we've actually got one circuit that just does all three. And I'll just show you how it works now. It's pretty simple. Here we have a comparator update detector, and basically that's a fancy way of saying a thing that detects when any tile entities around it get updated. So in this case, it's detecting when there's items flowing through this hopper. And then this circuit around here just basically says, while there's items flowing through this hopper, as soon as it stops flowing through, shoot the minecart off. It's really, really simple, and it covers all of those situations if you think about it. If there's no more items, the items are going to stop flowing through the hopper, detects that, shoots the minecart. If the minecart becomes 100% full, then it's going to stop flowing into the minecart, detects that, launches the minecart. And if the minecart is full of lots of different items, and there's another different item in here that can't go in, but it's not full, it's going to stop flowing in, it's going to detect that, and shoot the minecart. So it's a pretty simple solution, and it covers all of the different situations that you may need for a minecart launcher. Alright, so now let's build this bad boy. So as you can see, let's start with the unloader here. I showcased that in the previous video, which is in the description. You can check that out, or you can look on the screen right here. It's pretty simple. You should be able to see everything right here. Just keep in mind that this one at the end needs to be a powered rail, then you need a regular rail next to it, and then all this stuff in between, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it has enough powered rails to get the minecart from, you know, either side to the opposite side. And then you want to do the same thing on the side with the loader. You want to have a powered rail, a regular rail, and then another powered rail, or whatever, as long as it can get between them. And the reason for this is because if we had another powered rail here, it would either be powered from this, whatever's powering this stuff, or it would be not powered, and that would cause the minecart to get stuck. So we don't want that. And so you're going to start, if this is the end block here, you're going to start by placing two hoppers here and a chest. And that is, well, you don't have to put a chest there, but this is where your items are going to be going into the system. And then now we're going to build our comparator update detector. So you want to place a block up like this, sideways comparator with a chest rather, and then you want to put an item in the chest. Doesn't matter what item it is, any item works. And then a block on the front and a redstone torch with a piston here and a block. And that is your entire comparator update detector done. You should be able to test it by placing an item in here. It should fire like that, and then we can actually put a storage minecart down on the rail like this, and then it should go in. And so now you should notice that this redstone torch pulses every time. Let's see if we can get some items in here. Every time an item goes through, right? So we wanted to turn this pulse into a solid, you know, redstone thing. So if it's pulsing, it's on, and if it's off, right? So we're going to build a little platform right here to do that. You're going to place a comparator facing this way and a comparator facing this way with 4 redstone dust here. And if you watch, this will actually extend the pulse. And if you watch this redstone here, these two here, or these two, it doesn't really matter, you'll notice they sort of stay on, right, while this is pulsing. And then it will slowly die when it's done, and it will turn off. There we go. And then that's what's going to give this redstone torch an output. And we're going to build a block here with a sticky piston block, 2 blocks like this. And then, so now, you should see, once you're done, that if you put a couple more items in, this piston will go down. And then once it's done, this piston should go back up. And then all we have to do is connect it to our minecart rail with a 4-tick repeater. And then you should be able to see that if you put in your items, it should load them all into the minecart. And then once it's done, wait for it, the minecart should shoot off to the other side, and all of the items should get unloaded into this chest. And let's just help it along here. And then it will go back, and it should stay there and not go back and forth and create a lot of lag. So that, my friends, is the Smart Minecart Launcher. I hope you can use this design in your survival worlds. It is a really cool design in my opinion. But that is all the time I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, then a like would be much appreciated. And follow me on Twitter at NanoRexMC for more updates. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Rex out.